Metaphorically, of course. Today was another shit performance. It was rubbish. The first half, the goals we scored in the first half were gifts. Two things can be right at the same time. Rashford can have a good game, a good first half, and the goal that he scored was a gift. As in, the goalkeeper should have done better. The run that he made was a good run, and the defenders should have done better. It was too easy for him to weave in and out of those defenders, but he was still a good run. Two things can be right at the same time. His shot wasn't a good shot. He scuffed the shot, but he was in a position, he was in the right position, and he got the shot off at the right time. The goalkeeper should have saved it, but we're happy that he went in. Nothing, we don't always have to be black and white with our things. So, and the Hojlund opportunity, the goalkeeper once again should have saved it. So let's keep it 100. The 2 goals we scored were gifts. We weren't a better side in the first half. Not in the first 10 minutes, not in the first 20 minutes, not the first nothing. And when we had the ball, all we did was counter-attack. We didn't really keep it. They kept it. They had the better chances. And their goals weren't gifts. They forged their goals out of iron and steel. And I'm joking. They created their own goals. And it should have been probably 2-1 or 2-0 at halftime, but it was 2-2. And we're grateful for that. But once again, we're lucky. The manager's lucky. Something's not right at United, and it's not just the players. The players have gone. A lot. You can tell the players, they don't want to play for this manager. And we know why. We know why. Rashford had a good first half. Sorry he had to be taken off. I'm assuming it was injury. Second half, he weren't that much better. In fact, the second half, he were probably worse. Up until a point. They should have won that game. In the second half, Porto had opportunities, like I said, after opportunity, chance after chance, to put us to bed, where they needed to square the ball, or get their shot away, or just be more precise in their passing, and they weren't. That's why they were getting booed. Bruno, once again, another red card. Do you know what? This one's a bit... I understand why it was a yellow, but also it was an honest tackle, if that makes sense. I felt like the red card in the game before, he slipped and he swung his foot quite high. Like he tried to trip the player. This one, he's just trying to go for the ball. But his foot was high. And I get it. High foot, you get booked. I get it. I get it. But once again, Bruno gets booked, gets sent off. Head gone. The captain of Manchester United Football Club, again, getting sent off. 2 games in a row. He didn't have a really good game today either. No, listen, Onana was probably one of the only players, the few players where I can say, do you know what? He played well today. Yes, and the thing is, he played well and he conceded 3 goals. He conceded 3 goals, and I still say, do you know what? If he wasn't for Onana, we would have conceded 4, 5, 6, 7 goals today. He kept us in this game at least 3 or 4 times with his saves. United are not good. I'm glad we scored the equaliser. Even though I want this manager gone, I'm still glad we scored the equaliser at the end. Towards the end, even though we had 10 men, we had 1 or 2 good moments and 1 or 2 passages of play where we linked up well. Zirkzee and CASEMIRO and like Garnacho and Eriksen, where we linked up quite well, and it made me feel like, do you know what? If we just got rid of this manager doesn't want to play that kind of football. He wants to play the sort of like kick and run, quick transition, sort of kamikaze, first season Liverpool under Klopp kind of football that's got no cohesion to it. It's got no longevity to it. Because you can't play that kind of football every week because there's no consistency to that type of football because it's not consistent football. It's the whole point of it is kamikaze. It's not consistency. It's the opposite of consistency. It's literally. So you can't gain consistency by playing a type of football which literally is the opposite of consistency. Arsenal know exactly. Every single Arsenal goal looks the same. You can't stop it. They're going to score that kind of goal. None of our goals look the same. None of them. It is what it is. Anyway, a point each is not bad. A point each is not bad for Porto. But a good Man United side, this is a half decent Man United side, they're beating Porto. And at the same time, if Porto were the Porto of 5 years ago, they're beating this United side. Definitely. Anyway, guys. Ten Hag out. It is what it is. Not a good result. We go again against Aston Villa. Join us again, please. Watchalong is always jokes. It's always live. It's always a vibe. So like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow this community. Let's get a vibe so we can start bringing people on the channel, having chats, having conversations, and branching out. Thank you for joining me, guys. Have a good day. Have a good enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll catch each other in the next game against Aston Villa on Sunday. Big up yourself. Don't stress out yourself. It's only football. Yeah. Turn the notifications on, guys. Please. Please. Anyway, big up yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.